and also a very cool feature that Ketron has added with the SD1 Plus. I'm going to come up to this style bank. I'm going to press 16 beat, and next to F10 I have this 16 beat 1. So I'm going to press that button, and now I'm going to press exit. Now if you want to edit or change a style, say the sound levels or reverb, you can do that. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to press this F5 button for arrange view. And what happens is that all the parts of the style now come up in the screen. And you can use the function buttons as well as this balance value button to increase and decrease volume levels of the different styles. So for instance, if I go to F3 and I want to raise up the volume of the bass, I can do so while this is lit in black and using these the value buttons, the balance value buttons. So as I also look at this style, I know that I have these folk guitars, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate one of the guitars with a feature that's called unplugged. So I'm going to press F7 again, and I'm going to come over here to these two gray buttons for chords, and if I press these simultaneously while this is lit in black, I now isolate the guitar part. So now you're going to hear the style. And now I'm going to add some harmony.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes.
Pretty cool. Now what's also cool is that once I press a fill-in button, all of the parts come back in. So here we go.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated.
Very cool feature. Okay, let's talk about the styles for a second. It's relatively very easy to edit a style with the Ketron SD1 Plus, because what happens is that when you make changes, the keyboard will instantly take a snapshot of that change. So let me try to give you an example of that. If I press this 16 beat category again, I'm going to come up to this folk singer style. Now I'm going to press exit, and if I want to see all of the sounds that are being used with this style, we're going to press F5. So let's listen to it real quickly. So if I press F5, I can now see the parts. And if I press F3, I can bring up the volume of the bass. Let's say to 46. If I press F1, I can bring up the volume of the drum sounds. And also over here, there's this overdrive sound. I can bring this up a little bit. Now, once you've made those changes, all you have to do is press Save Enter, then press F2 for styles, and you can change the name of the style by using these letters that are above the keyboard here, or you can keep it the same. And once you have the correct name, you press Save, and every time you turn the keyboard on, and you go back to that style, it's going to have those settings. So let's listen to a couple more styles that the Ketron has to offer. Let's go up to the pop and funk rhythm, and let's listen to some of the cool modern styles that are available. Let's talk about the styles. I'm going to come up and press this category pop and funk, and when I press that button, the styles are available next to the function buttons. Now if I come over to F9 and press this folk and pop, let's just listen to that for a minute with the first intro.